Thinking of moving to Frederick, Maryland? Well, stick around as we discuss some of the pros and cons of living in Frederick, Maryland. My name is Larissa, and I am your Maryland realtor. One of the coolest things about living in Frederick, Maryland is actually Frederick downtown, where you can find a lot of specialty stores, art galleries, cafes, bakeries, locally owned restaurants. On some special events, they will have live music, arts that are displayed on the sidewalks of Carroll Creek and Farm Market. During winter, you can also catch the beautiful boats lined up on the creek, starting mid November up to March, which just gives so much color and light at night. One of the most anticipated summer events is the National Clustered Spires High Wheel Bicycle Race, where the riders ride through the historical streets of Frederick using high wheel bicycles. Next, we will be highlighting the National Fallen Firefighter Monument, which is located in Emmitsburg, northern part of Frederick. This monument is surrounded with plaques with printed names of the firefighters who died in the line of duty since 1981. In 2019, a brick pathway is added in order to include the fallen firefighters prior to 1981 and is now called a Walk of Honor. At the end of the Walk of Honor, you will find the 9/11 Memorial Plaza. The statue is honoring not only the fallen firefighters of 9/11, but also the ones who suffered from the illnesses and eventually lost their lives due to the tragic day. If you enjoy hiking, biking, fishing, Frederick got you. The Catoctin Mountain and Cunningham State Park is also known for its campgrounds, lakes, and ponds. But my personal favorite is just a leisure walk at Baker's Park, where the ducks are alive and the swans are fake. Someone allegedly waited 2 minutes to see if the swan will move on its own, but it didn't, and later found out that it was fake, allegedly. Another awesome thing about Frederick is the outdoor recreational activities that you could have. The hiking and the biking trails are all around you, but the Catoctin Mountain and Cunningham State Park are very well known for the campground, lakes, and ponds for swimming, boating, and other water sports. Next up is the accessibility of Frederick to the major cities. We do have the MARC train, if you are not a driver, but if you are driving, it will take you about an hour and a half, depending on the traffic and rush hour. If you're coming from Washington, D.C., you will be taking I 270 and Baltimore with I 70. If you are flying internationally, we are surrounded by the three major international airports: the Dallas Airport in Virginia, Baltimore International Airport, and Reagan International Airport, all within about an hour drive. Next up is the affordability of homes here in Frederick. Although homes here have gone up just like anywhere else during the pandemic, it is still much more affordable than other counties surrounding it, including Washington, D.C. You can still find condos in the 200s and 300s and detached homes from the mid 400s, 500s, and so forth. It's really up to you. It is a perfect combination of agricultural and city lifestyles. Now, for the final pros, we have the weather. We do have four seasons here in Frederick. Right now, we're experiencing the high 90s for the summer with a lot of humidity. I'm not really worried about it because I know that the fall will just be right around the corner where the temperature will slide from 68 to 45 degrees and the winter will creep in for 30s and 20s. Now, does it get snow here? Yes, it does get some snow. About 20 inches for the whole year. But when it does snow, it means that there's no school for the kids. It will have the perfect amount of snow for the sledding and also a medium sized snowman. My favorite part is really the spring where there's flowers everywhere. It feels like you're walking in garden. You live in a big, huge garden. It's just beautiful for me. Well, that's it for the pros. We're going to go ahead and get right on it for the cons. Circle back on the weather. We do want to discuss that we do have humidity here. It might not be as much as the other states, but we do experience them throughout the summer. Another bad con would be the rain, the amount of rain that we get. We have about 41 inches throughout the year. I enjoy it. I love the rain. I love the smell of rain. I love hearing the rain. So if it's not something that you enjoy, then you might want to look somewhere else. And the last con for the weather part, we do not get enough snow. As I mentioned earlier, we do have 20 inches of snow throughout the whole year, and that is if we do get snow at all. It's becoming less and less, so you might have to look for resorts around the area in order to get the great snow for skiing and snowboarding. What we do have is Liberty Mountain Resort, Whitetail Resort, and Round Top Mountain Resort to enjoy those winter activities. Another con would be the public transportation. While Frederick does have public transportations like buses, they are not as extensive or convenient as they are in the larger cities. Lastly, for our con is the traffic congestion. With great growth in a short period of time, it is expected that part of our cons will be the traffic congestion. If you are using Route 15, I-70, 270 as a commuter, expect about an hour to an hour and a half before you can get back home. Well, that's it. That's my pros and cons for today. I hope you find it helpful while making a decision if Frederick is the one for you. If you enjoyed this video and would like to know more information about living in Maryland, please click the subscribe button as I will be dropping more videos just for you. And if you are moving to Maryland, it will be my honor to assist you. Please reach out via text or email with the information down below. But other than that, again, my name is Larissa. I am your easygoing realtor, and I will see you next time.